Kinalte na palitaw?
No, kinalte. Di mo matikante.
Ano nga?
Jara!
Ay! Kinalte! Kamuti?
No!
Ano?
Kalabasa! Ay, kantati syrup.
Una tinasang ito.
Oo.
Ay na, nag-imasang!
Natakala na nakaromantika siya.
I'm sure you two can hardly believe it. It's dessert made from pumpkin or squash and sugar. It's candied pumpkin.
All vegetables in the squash family can be cooked as sweetened. Enumeration. Chayote. Even tabungang. What else? Tangkoy. And this squash. It's a unlimited dessert.
New and yet simple things to learn here on Romulo's Kitchen and Garden. Please join me at my garden shed for more learning and fun.
Hello. Welcome to the shed and welcome to my Romulo's Kitchen and Garden. By the way, that's the name of the channel. We're cooking today, or preparing, a very simple dessert. And it's made from squash. Yeah, or pumpkin. We have very simple ingredients. I'll be showing them to you later, but let's prepare this first. This is hard. I didn't expect this to be hard. Once again. Okay, perfect. Look. Perfect maturity. They are from the garden, from my own harvest. And this is smaller. It did not get the chance to mature. Oh, this is still usable. I'm gonna remove the seeds. There should be a better way of removing the seeds. We can also roast the seeds. Yeah, I'll collect them and I'll roast them later. We can do this better when we're at home. But here everything is limited. Space, the utensils, the lighting, what else? The patience. I hope not. You might not believe we're not going to peel this. Let's just slice it. We'll cook it with the rind.
There should be a more organized way of slicing this. It's in my nature. Sorry.
So step by step. Okay. If you notice, I transferred it to a better container. No, the reason is I need this. Let's set it to aside. What a mess we have here. Okay. Now I'll show you the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to show you the rest of the ingredients. Okay. We need sugar for this recipe because, by the way, what we're cooking is candied pumpkin or candied calabasa or calte. We Ilocanos call this calte. I don't know what the Tagalogs call this. Minatamis. I think minatamis na calabasa. That's the dish. What do we need? Of course, minatamis. We need sugar. And I have three options here. The best is to use the raw brown sugar. For that, the volume, this much. This much. I think this is 2 kilos. So I'll be using 1 kilo. 2:1. 2 kilos of this and 1 kilo sugar. Maximum, our cameraman is surprised. So I'll use this first. This is the raw or muscovado sugar. This is roughly 1/4 kilo. If you want to be more traditional, you can use this. I brought this from my province in the Philippines, and my plan is to use it for rice cake. It's look, it even has rice. And will I use it? No, it's too precious to me. This is special. This is as raw as it can be. There's another type of sugar that you can use. And this is fancier. It's the same roast sugar. It's caramelized sugar. I'll show it to you. It has more flavor, but it's expensive, and it's readily available in most grocery stores. Look at that. How beautiful that can be. So, I'll pour them to show you. That's too expensive for this purpose. I'll save it for other purposes. Will I use the tagapulot? No. I'll add white sugar because it's cheaper. Do you think this is already 1 kilo? Yeah, I think so. Just to dissolve this, I need water. Think half liter. That would be good. What else do we need? This cinnamon bark, anise. You can use other type of anise or even cinnamon powder. Cinnamon and orange always go together, so we'll use half a cup of first
Orange juice.
we need the juice and the rind. Did I say the rind, the zest? So we'll collect first. We'll collect first the zest. This recipe calls for generous zest. Will it hurt? I don't know. And we need the juice. Now on to the fire. We'll just simmer this, we'll just boil this and have all the flavors, the spices infused in the syrup or in the liquid, which will become later syrup. We have another spice. I need to add another spice. It's not very common. It is clove or muscada. The use of this is regulated because it gives a bit of intoxication, to give it an alcohol feel in the mouth. That's the purpose. I'll get it. I forgot it, but it's cloves. Just a pinch. We'll add it later at home. So, or you can drop it. If you're wondering what's this is chicken soup tinola with chayote. My chayotes finally are bearing fruit and they're maturing thanks to the extended warm weather.
And a quick tour or view of my chayotes. I think I'm able to harvest this year more than 15, which is not bad. Let's go back to our dessert before it burns.
I think this dish needs some explanation. Why does it work? Anything that we can cook as savory can also be cooked as sweet. Pumpkin is one. Chayote also can be cooked like this. The squash just have neutral flavors that they absorb any spice or flavoring that you add to them. Maybe soup or syrup, they absorb all the flavors. That's why it works. Now, why the ingredients, the combination? It's just known that orange and cinnamon work together. The orange juice adds acidity to the syrup, which helps in the preservation, in addition to the sugar. Sugar is a good preservative. What else? I think that's it. Simple. It's not a new dish. In my province, we call this kinalte. In Ilocano, kinalting kamote, kinalting whatever, and now kinalting calabasa. We can also do kinalting papaya. That's done. Sweet papaya. There's tangkoy, or the winter gourd. It's prepared to cook the dish sweet rather than stir fried. I repeat, all vegetables in the squash family can be made or can be cooked as sweetened. Enumeration: chayote, even tabungaw, what else? Tangkoy, and this squash. Say, unlimited dessert. Thanks to nature, it's really generous. We can make dessert out of different vegetables, not just fruits. It's now boiling. And not if you're wondering what's the other dish here, it's chicken tinola. It's still boiling, so we can add the squash.
I boil it for 20 to 30 minutes until it thickened.
I just turned it off. Look. This tastes it. First the sauce, the syrup. This is heavenly. Look, I can eat the rim. It's been cooked and it's been softened. Delicious. Make one today.
Let's bring it to Madam Grace. Sharing.
Huwag na nga kinalte.
Kinalte nga. Palitaw?
No, kinalte. Hindi ako matikalte.
Ano nga?
Jara!
Ay! Kinalte! Kamote?
No!
Ano?
Kalabasa!
Hek?
Kinalte nga kalabasa.
Ay, siya yung nasamitan.
Uy.
Masila nga ti.
Ang gata ikan tati syrup. Oh.
Ay na, naging masang.
Tataka na nararamdaman ka sa. See, I told you. Any vegetable in the squash family, you can do this.
Oh my
Kinalte.
God.
Or
I will do that
candied.
also.
Yeah. Dimas?
Hindi ma.
See, I told you.
Nagkintal
Oh, picture
pa.
nga na, picture.